2 test 1 2 test test test. Des Moines Capitals hockey live. Des Moines Capitals hockey live. All right, welcome back to Des Moines Capitals Hockey live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube tonight. Rob Paulus, Tony Scott getting ready to bring you the broadcast tonight. Capitals game number 10 being played. Rob, we Capitals with the fewest games played so far this year, so this should be a really good test between two great teams, both teams with one loss, and should be a pretty good matchup between the Kansas City Jets tonight.
Yeah, I was talking to Caleb, the other day, and he just said, that, giving them a lot of respect, saying Kansas City always has a tough team, doesn't know quite what to expect tonight, except I might expect us to start out a little slow, just because I would imagine the last couple games we played, the teams we played a little bit at the bottom of the division right now, and kind of gives them a lot of time and space in the last couple games. I don't anticipate Kansas City will be giving us a whole lot of time and space.
No.
So, puck control, passing, passing or shooting in the offensive zone is going to be key tonight, and just not holding on to the puck in our own defensive zone.
Well, the Kansas City Jets come in here. I just clicked on the wrong. Kansas City Jets come in here second in the Midwest High School League division. 10 games played, 9 wins, 1 loss, 18 points on the season, 52 goals for, 14 goals against, 110 minutes in penalties. And the Capitals come in here just about the same record. 9 games played, 8 wins, 1 loss, 16 points on the season, good for 4th place in the Midwest High School League. 27 goals for, 8 goals against, 138 minutes of penalties. The Capitals on a 7-game winning streak. Scoring leaders for the Kansas City Jets. Hey, how are you? Carter Ives with 13 goals. Ryan Graven with 13 assists. Thank you. Carter Ives with 21 points. Quentin Toby with 24 minutes and penalties. Carter Ives with 4 power play goals. And Ryan Graven with 1 shorthanded goals. And Connor Adams with 5 wins on the JV team. And the Capitals come in here. Beckett Laprade with 6 goals. Charles Burnell with 5 assists. Burnell, our leading points leader, with 10 points. Drake Davison, 28 minutes and penalties. Beckett Laprade with 2 power play goals. Beckett with 1 shorthanded goal. And Jack Wadden with 5 wins. Well, on paper, it looks like these teams are pretty damn even.
Well, the thing is, Kansas City's filled up the net with a lot of goals. So I don't know who they've played in the past. It sounds like they got a pretty good offensive scoring machine, though. So going to have to play some good defense tonight and some good back checking and use most of our opportunities in the offensive zone tonight.
Capitals wearing their white jerseys going to your right on the screen. The Kansas City Jets wearing their blue jerseys going to your left on the screen. Rob, it feels like a heat wave in here compared to what it's going to feel like tomorrow night up in Mason City.
Yeah. Honestly, we're probably going to be the last team, maybe the last team to play in the old barn, which, I was hoping we'd be the first team in the new arena.
Yep.
But I think the historic value of the barn up there might be the nice thing to be the last team to play in there.
Well, I know we're taking up a parent bus, and I did get the adult entertainment lined up. Bingo and Tracy Bingerman are headed up there with us. They are the ones that are generous to share their boat with our Capitals group down in Lake Rathbun, and Bingo and Tracy's always a great time. And
honestly, some of the nicest people you'd ever meet.
And if you don't know Bingo and Tracy, you'll know them by the end of the night.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Tony, I may or may not be on the broadcast tomorrow. We'll see. Just because I know what the parents' bus trip is all about.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. Short little trip up there and back tomorrow night. But tonight, we got to take care of business here tonight. Ugly sweater night tonight. All the Capital players and most of the parents are wearing their ugly sweaters tonight. And we did Adopt a Family gift shopping on Tuesday night, and tonight we are, I shouldn't say we, the moms are probably up there wrapping the gifts tonight. So Capitals getting ready to start. Noe in net, number 45 for the Capitals. Burnell, Bragg, Davison, And Baxter and Maslow out there for the Capitals. Capitals send it all the way down to the Kansas City end of the rink. Capitals keep it in at the blue line. And the Kansas City chipped it out, back out to center ice. Played by Mazakowski. Mazakowski up to Bragg. Bragg to Burnell. Burnell's got him going back. Got one more to go here and couldn't quite do it. Nice idea by the Capitals. A give and go on the way down into the slot. Number 30 for the Kansas City Jets is in net. Connor Adams, he's got 5 wins on the season. Kansas City brings it down into the Capitals in the rink. One of 4 meetings between these two teams. Capitals bring it all the way in. Myers all the way down across the goal line.
Capitals on a line change there.
Cooper, Noga, DiCarlo comes out there for the Capitals. Wiersma back on the point. And Myers. Kansas City used to be in the West Division with adding Okaboji this year. Shot on net, saved by Noe. They moved to the Central Division, and Okaboji went to the West. Capitals will play them twice at home and twice on the road down in Kansas City. Capitals with it now and behind their own goaltender. Sent on to the far side. Back to Myers. Myers with it now off the half boards. Sent out to center ice. Chasing after it is Noga. And icing waved off. Noga beats him to the puck. Kansas City picks it up in behind their own goaltender. Sent it on the far side. Back out to the blue line. Down in deep. Got around the defender. Shot on net. Saved by Noe. As number 8 for the Jets.
Almost got Noe to move there. Good job by Noe staying on his point.
Capitals with it now. Delayed offsides. Oh, they didn't call it. On the far side, Webb. Webb has it down below the goal line. Left there for Legler. Legler has it below the goal line on the near side. Bounces off the high boards. High glass, and the puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Kansas City dumps it down into the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Played by Bellis. 12:28 left in first period, knotted up at 0. Well, so far so good, Rob. I like the way the Capitals have came out here and put a little bit of pressure on this Kansas City team.
Well, both these teams are going to play probably more of a skilled game than you're going to see a physical game traditionally. It may get a little bit more physical as the game goes on, but, traditionally these teams play a little bit more of a skilled game.
Bellis with it now in front of his own goaltender. He chips it off the glass, gets it up to Tanner Gay. Gay couldn't hang on to it, but Kansas City Jets play it on the far side. Nice pick by...
A lot of good back checking by both teams right now.
Adams wanted to chip that away for the Capitals. Now Kansas City Jets down below the goal line for the Capitals. Sitting on the half boards, over to play it is Gay. Gay gets it right out front, left there for Collins, and Collins skates it right down center ice. Down on the right-hand side, shot goes wide. I think Noe's with the only save on the game so far. Kansas City's out shooting the Capitals, probably 1-0. Sent over to the far side, Mazakowski with it. Mazakowski with it down below the goal line. Left there for Adams. On the far side. Puck comes free. Baxter plays it on the near side to Tanner Gay. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice.
There, I'd like to see Noe see if he can get back to that puck there. I think he thought about it.
Yeah.
Get that from wrapping around.
Puck's on the far side. Over to play it is Mazakowski. Mazakowski with it. Tied up with the referee. Still tied up on the far side. Puck comes free all the way down into the Jets into the rink. Capitals making the line change. Fresh set of legs come out. Back to play it is Myers. Myers out there with Wiersma, Bragg, Burnell, and Davison. And right out front, shot just went wide of Noe. You know what? I keep saying Noe. It's Wadden in net.
Wadden in net.
Sorry,
tonight.
it's Wadden. Sorry about that, 45. Burnell brings it all the way down. Shot on net, save, goal! And the Capitals score first, 9:46 or 47 left in the first period, and they made it look easy.
Well, that's what we talked about. I think we talked about this last game is doing your stops and your starts and not doing a drive-by on the weak side. You go ahead and do that stop on the weak side. Guess where the goaltender punches it out to? Right to the weak side, right on the stick. And who got that goal?
We'll find out here. Number 5. Drake Davidson, because you could probably hear Mr. Wiersma on the PA announce it right through our microphone. Burnell brings it all the way down, left there for Bragg. And the puck comes free. Capitals up 1-0. Nice hard hit up on the near side, left there for Burnell. The assist, Charles Burnell with an assist. Capitals have it now on the far side. Davidson with a shot, just goes off the shoulder of the Jets goaltender.
Goaltender for Kansas City had to fight that one off.
On the far side, left out there. Back out to center ice. And the Capitals have it on the near side. They chip it off the high glass, bring it out the neutral zone. Shout out to Maria Cooper, listening on her way home from Ames, her way here to the ice arena. On the far side of play to Myers. Myers has it in the corner, leaves it there for Noga. Noga out to Cooper. Cooper with it out across the red line, and he couldn't hang on to it. As Kansas City Jets bring it back the other way. Out there with DeCarlo. DeCarlo at the red line with it, couldn't hang on to it. Back out to Kansas City side of the ice. Bells plays it on the half board, sends it back down in the Jets into the rink. Jets turn and bring it back the other direction. And here comes the Jets down, and the Capitals in the rink. Take a shot, saved by Wadden.
Well, so far, kind of noticing here the Capitals players in a good positional defensive hockey right now. When the Jets are trying to bring it up through the zone, just in a really good position and a really good forechecking going on by the Capitals.
Once again, on my mistake, Wadden's in net for the night for the Capitals. Noe is number 43 and Wadden's number 45, and I got my numbers mixed around. 45's in net for the Capitals, sent off into the corner. Jets try to come up with it. Tied up on the half boards. Searing pass on the far side, couldn't hang on to it, putting the pressure on Mizlanikin. Searing pass out front. Kansas City dumps it back down down below the goal line. Left there for Bellis. And then it goes off the high protective netting, and we're going to get a whistle. 7:25 left in the first period. The Capitals up by 1. Face off to the stick side of Noe. Adams with the face off for the Capitals. Out there with Gay and Baxter, Collins and Mazakowski. Oh, offsides. Capitals win the face-off. They bring it in offsides as Tommy Collins was a little bit off balance.
I was going to say, I didn't think they were going to blow that whistle.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
2 feet off the sides.
Well, I see Tony Dressen jumped on Facebook. Tony Dressen?
Getting all warmed up for tomorrow, let's hope, Tony.
You better get some sleep tonight, Tone, and be ready for that parent bus tomorrow afternoon.
He's probably saying, I'm a veteran, Tony.
Yeah. Jets with it, bring it down in the Capitals into the rink. And the puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Adams with it. Adams brings it across the blue line. Left there for Tanner Gay. Trying centering pass, broken up, and here comes the Jets back the other way. Kept in by, I think it was Adams that kept it in at the blue line. Tied up in the corner by Gay. Sent over to the far side. Kansas City couldn't hang on to it. Capitals play it back out to the blue line. 6:32 left in the first period. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Capitals making a line change. Wiersma across the blue line with it. Sent over to the near side. Kansas City picked it off, sent it over to the near side, back out to center ice. And Kansas City come in 2-on-2, coming back the other way and try to get around Myers. Myers puts a nice hard hit on him. Back out to Bragg. Bragg has it for the Capitals. Kept in by the Kansas City Jets at the blue line. Sent down and deep. Played by Myers for the Capitals. And Burnell gets it up out of the zone. Brings it all the way up to center ice. Couldn't quite hang on to it. And these Jets bring it back the neutral zone down into the Capitals in the rink. Over the plate is Wiersma. Wiersma catches up to it on the right-hand side of the ice. Oh, right out front, and boy, they had got around our defenseman there, number 38 for the Jets.
Well, Kansas City responding here pretty well after giving up that goal with a lot of pressure from their own.
Shot on net, saved by Noe. And Burnell comes in with a hard hit, and he's getting tied up there a little bit. Comes free.
Icing. Should be. They waved it off.
Why are they waving those off, I wonder?
That's icing.
I don't know.
That's icing, too.
There we go. I'm not sure why they waved the other one off. We'll take it, though. We'll take the face-off down here in the Jets inner rink. 4:55 left in the first period.
Well, Capitals here try to turn the tide here a little bit on the momentum. A lot of pressure put on by Kansas City in their offensive zone.
Barbara Bellis watching from a cruise ship. I'd much rather be on the cruise ship, and I'm not sure. Well, I probably would be watching a hockey game. Knowing me, my wife wouldn't appreciate
out on
me.
the deck though, with a pina colada.
Yeah, you betcha. And it's a lot warmer there than it is here. Sent over down in the Capitals in the rink. Back to play it is Bellis. And Bellis chips it up out of the zone, brings it all the way up to the neutral zone. Let's see what shots are on here. Capitals out shooting the Jets 3-2.
Well, even though there's a lot of offensive pressure so far from the Jets, not a whole lot of scoring chances.
I got that backwards. Jets out shooting the Capitals 3-2. Jets with it down in the corner, down below the goal line for the Capitals. And Cooper picks it up. Cooper's got some time. Got it out to DiCarlo. DiCarlo with it, dumps it down into the Jets in the rink. Goaltender for the Jets just hangs on to it. Nope, he plays it on the far side. Back out to point. Mazakowski with it. Shot towards the net. Comes off the board, and the goaltender is just going to hang on to it. As Rob and I have said 100 times, that plays funny off those backboards here at Buccaneer Arena, and it popped right out on net, right on the side of the net of the goaltender.
Credit to the goaltender, was a little bit alert to that, and he'll be more alert to that after seeing that wicked bounce off those boards. Kickboards are pretty alive in both zones here.
Yes. Capitals on the far side, or on the near side. LaPrade plays it, try to get it over to Webb. Webb with some help by Legler, and Legler digs it out of the corner. Legler dumps it on the weak side. Played by LaPrade. Kansas City Jets doing a good job keeping it wide, not giving any opportunity for the Capitals to get anything on net. Played by Mazakowski at the blue line, sent on the near side to LaPrade. And here comes the Collins family walking in. Shot on net, save. That's a busy family right there, Rob. Shot on net again, save. Collins family, 7 kids.
Yes.
Yes.
That's only in my nightmares, Tony, having 7 kids. I have 2, and I can't even keep up with that.
Very nice family. Well-behaved kids, too. Capitals win the face-off, draw it back to Wiersma. Wiersma to Adams. Adams up to Tanner Gay. And the Capitals come in offsides. 2:43 left of the first. Happy birthday, Debbie Noe. Loretta listening from Brownstown, Indiana. Very small population in Brownstown. I Googled it. Jets come across the blue line. Bad spot in the ice there as both players fell down at the blue line for the Kansas City Jets and the Capitals. Capitals have it on the far side, played by Wiersma. Oh boy, and they got tripped up. Hard
people are falling all over the place.
Yeah, on the right side of the ice.
Well, I was watching the Zamboni driver earlier, and it looked like there's a lot of cracks in the ice down there.
That could be. That might be where the... Yeah, now that you say that, I kind of see a crack at the blue line there. Jets with it on the near side, and they keep it in. Line pass back out to Myers. Myers brings it forward. Intercepted by the Jets, and the Jets have it across the blue line. Capitals not giving them any lane to shoot at, and the Capitals pick it off. Wiersma brings it back the other direction, down into the Jets into the rink.
Well, that's where we were talking about
and
time.
We're going to get our first penalty of the evening as the Jets going to get an interference call. 1:40 left in the first period, and we're going to see our first power play of the evening.
And this is where I was talking about time and space, instead of carrying the puck around and dangling with the puck, got to look for the pass. Got to look for the pass right away. You get in the offensive zone, it's pass or shoot.
Capitals be on the Picket Fence Creamery power play. 1:40 left in the first period. I had some of
I bought some of that ice cream, but I haven't tried any yet. It's in the freezer, so.
What's that? Oh, Kruger's bought the ice cream. What flavor?
I can't remember. No, mint, I think.
Was it good? Yeah? Kristen Kruger?
I got the strawberry, but I haven't tried it yet.
Capitals power play unit out there on the ice. Brunell with it. Brunell back to Bellis. And the Capitals keep it alive at the blue line. Sent into the corner over by the Zamboni door. Back out to Bellis. Bellis got some time. And battle in front of the net with Davison. Back out to Bellis. Fires it towards the net. And it quite make it. Got blocked before that. Baxter keeps it in. And boy, that teeter-tottered on the top of the glass. Just about went out of play. Kept in.
I've never seen that, Tony.
I've never seen it. Rolled on the top side of that glass. And then fell on the ice side. Back to play it is Bragg. Bragg down below the Zamboni door. He keeps it alive. And, just right out front. Pass to Davis. Davison couldn't quite hang on to it. Back out to Bellis. Capitals moving it well. We've said all season long their power play has looked good. 26 seconds left on the period.
And Davison stays on the back side. He kind of tried to inch his way to the strong side. He stays on that weak side. That comes right to his stick.
Capitals have it down in their defensive side of the ice with 12 seconds remaining in the period. 31 seconds left on the power play. And that was going to be icing on the Capitals. Back to play it is Myers. Myers with DiCarlo. That's going to do it after one period of play. The Capitals are up by one goal. The only goal in the game. Drake Davison with the goal assist by Charles Burnell. And... Yep, we corrected it. Thank you. Let's see here. They haven't updated shots. Still 3-2 on shots. So we'll be back in 2 minutes with second period action. All right, back with you. The second period action just about underway. Capitals are going to your left on the screen. The Jets are going to your right. Capitals up 1-0. 20 seconds left on the picket fence creamy power play. Capitals win the face-off, draw it back to Myers. Myers sets up in behind his own goaltender, Wadden. Back up to Noga. Noga leaves it there for Cooper. Cooper sidesteps him. Got some time. Shot on net. Save.
And that was an early whistle. No control. I don't even think the net was off.
Yep, a little early whistle there, but 3 seconds left on the power play. Capitals should be able to get a face-off.
You know, and just a good job there. Didn't control the puck in the defensive zone very well. It did try to force it up, so it just took it back and set up that breakout.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Long pass up, trying to hit the guy coming out of the penalty box. Nice heads-up play by Wiersma. And the Jets trying to move it forward. They do, and back to play is Cooper. They get in. Shot on net, save, shot, goal. And the Capitals couldn't hold off the Jets as the first rebound shot on net. Wadden with the save, and the rebound came out and gets it past Wadden, and they make it a 1-1 hockey game.
Just unfortunate that put that rebound right out in front of his own net, and nobody there and Wadden couldn't extend long enough to pick it. He almost had it, just couldn't extend it.
Face-off center ice. Webb with the face-off draws it over to the far side. Baxter plays it. He dumps it down into the Jets into the rink. Jets send it on the near side. They clear it out. Back out to center ice. Mazalkowski dumps it in. Delayed offsides on the Capitals. Sent over to the far side, and the Jets bring it out down into the Capitals into the rink. And Baxter puts a big old shoulder into him. Sent over to the far side. Now the Capitals are going to break it out with Baxter. Baxter looking, gets it up to Leprade. And tipped, no icing, and the goaltender's just going to come out and play it. And boy, that was a dangerous play as Webb was breaking towards the net. 2-on-1 coming back the other way. The Jets with it, centering pass out front, shot on net, saved by Wadden. And Mazalkowski sends it off and in the corner. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. So the Jets have came out in the second period, putting a little bit more pressure on the Capitals. Kept in at the blue line by Leprade. He's chasing after it down into the Jets into the rink. Over the plate is Webb. And puck comes free back out to the neutral zone as the Kansas City Jets break it down into the Capitals in the rink. Played by Lanigan. Lanigan on the near boards, left there by Leprade. And the puck comes all the way down and the Jets into the rink. We're going to get too many men on the...
Oh, I don't know. I think his foot was off the ice when he touched it.
Capitals are going to get too many men on the ice at 12:59 left in the second period.
I don't know if that's the right call, Tony, because his foot was off the ice when that puck was touched. That's a little ticky-tacky, I think, by the referee.
Capitals be on the Des Moines printing penalty kill. Big or small, give Tyler Scott a call for all your printing needs.
Oh.
Jets win the faceoff. They draw it down to the Capitals in the rink. Penalty kill unit out there for the Capitals. Bragg, Myers, Burnell, and Wiersma. Played on the far side. I'm not sure who's serving that penalty. Shot on that goal. Power play goal by the Jets. 12:40 left in the second period. The Jets make it a 2-1 hockey game. On a power play goal for too many men on the ice for the Capitals, and the Jets make us pay for it.
Well, I got to pick it up here. Got to pick it up and control the puck a little bit more, get it in the offensive zone. Right now we're just kind of whacking at the puck and playing a defensive posture here, so.
Puck comes free out to center ice. William Bigger with the first goal for the Jets. They make it a 1-1 game. See who the second one is here. Not quite updated yet. The play continues on down below the goal line and behind the Jets. Goaltender shot on net by Davison. Davison with the only goal of the night for the Capitals. Sent over to the far side of Burnell. Burnell picks it up down below the goal line. He's looking. Back out to the point. Back to play it is Bellis. Shot on net. Save. As Connor Adams makes the save for the Jets. Charlie Mahoney with the goal for the Jets.
Well, exactly what the Capitals need here, get an offensive zone face-off, putting a little more pressure here on Kansas City. Kind of flip this momentum a little bit.
Jets win the face-off. They draw it on the far side. Set up in behind their own goaltender. Played on the far side now by Gay. And Gay comes in with a hard hit. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Chasing after it is Baxter. Baxter catches up to it. Oh, loose puck right out front and just went through the paint as the Jets do a backhanded shot towards the goaltender. Played over to play it is Tanner Gay at the blue line. The Jets keep it in momentarily, and now it breaks free out to the neutral zone. Puck comes all the way down into the Capitals into the ring. Mazakowski with it. Shot on net, save by Wadden, number 24 for the Kansas City Jets with a nice shot. William Bigger with one goal already tonight. Shot on net, goal. And the Jets make the Capitals pay for turnover, and it's a 3-1 hockey game.
And a turnover in our own defensive zone. Got to be able to clear the puck and move it up ice.
Well, Capitals have a big hill to climb here. Going back to get his mouthpiece, number 32 for the Jets. It was in, or 37 for the Jets.
Goaltender was saving it for him.
10:54 left the second period, and the Jets make it a 3-1 hockey game. The Jets bring it down, and the Capitals into the rink. Played it on the far side. Over, catching up to it is Noga. Serious pass, or actually shot on net, saved by Wadden. Back out to the point. Shot up over the head of Wadden. Sent over to the far side to play it is Noga. And the Capitals able to clear it out. Jets dump it back down, and the Capitals into the rink. Over the plate is Myers. Myers sends it to the far side to Noga. Bouncing puck. The Capitals trying to clear it out, and they finally do. Back out to the neutral zone. Jets hang on to it, and they dump it down into the Capitals into the rink. Over the plate is Myers. Myers to Wiersma. And the Capitals able to get it out. Just not much action past the red line as late for the Capitals. As
they're trying to carry the puck out of the zone instead of passing it out of the zone.
And the Jets have it down in behind Wadden. Serious pass broken up to Carlo with the time and space, and he dumps it down into the Jets in the ring. Gets a shot on net, saved by Adams. And the Capitals just cannot get much going down in the Jets' defensive side of the ice.
I'd like to see them get their skating legs going here. They're coasting a lot to the puck instead of skating hard to the puck.
Capitals with it right out in front, and Legler couldn't get the puck settled down on his stick. And the Capitals come in off sides. 9:04 left in the second period, 3-1 hockey game. Hey, Kathy Kruger. She is listening from Mercy Hospital over in Iowa City. Our best wishes go out to Don Kruger as he had a minor surgery over there. So, Kathy, thanks for listening, and good luck. Get well soon to Don, as your granddaughter is doing a fine job on the camera. As she smiles. The Jets with it now down below the goal line. And the Jets able to break it out, bring it up through center ice. Down into the Capitals in the rink, shot towards the net. Deflected wide. Back to play it is Lanigan. Lanigan with some help from Webb. Anybody listening out there? An alumni game coming up December 28th. Going to have a short skills competition. And then we'll play.
Skills, huh?
We're not sure what we're going to do for skills yet. But it's going to be something very easily. So you don't pull a hamstring. That's going to be icing on the Capitals.
Well, I was just going to say, kind of alumni skills is kind of a, could be an oxymoron, depending on what kind of skills you're doing, I guess.
But get signed up. You search our website. It's on our Capitals website. It's on our Twitter. It's on our Facebook. The link there. We want players to sign up. And
good time. It's a good time every year for that alumni meeting. And then I think there's a celebration afterwards, too.
I was just going to mention that. Not free this year, as shot on net just went wide of Wadden. But I think it's $20 or $25 for the fee, and that gets you a T-shirt if you order a T-shirt early enough. Davison with it, brings it down, and the Jets in the rink. Shot on net, save. Shot just went wide on the rebound.
Had a wide open
Burnell.
Net. Wide open net. Mr. Burnell would like that back.
And if you're old enough over at the Ridgemont, that will buy you 2 drink tickets over the Ridgemont. $20, I think, is registration fee. $25 is with a T-shirt. Jets with it. They dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. 7:30 remaining in the second period.
I don't understand why you just threw that puck from the...
Yeah, the Jets moving the puck well down into the Capitals in the rink. Picked off by Lanigan. Back out to Gay. Fires it. Shot. Saved by Adams for the Jets. 7:04 left in the second period. That was a nice scoring opportunity for the Capitals. Face off to the glove side of the Kansas City Jets goaltender, Adams. Capitals can't win the face-off. Jets bring it back the other way. 1-on-2 coming down. They dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. Myers gets knocked down. Jets steering pass out front, loose. Almost got it to him. And here comes the Capitals back the other way. Tanner Gay with it. Gay brings it in, sidesteps him, brings it all the way down, and he gets taken off the puck at the last second. And over to play it is Lanigan. Lanigan leaves it there for Gay, and Gay gets it back out to the point. Myers fires it on towards the net, bouncing puck, and once again it comes funny off the glass and right out to the Jets goaltender, and he just hangs on to it. 6:32 left in the period. Capitals back in action tomorrow night. 5:30 game up in Mesa City. Jets win the faceoff, draw it up through center ice. And then the next game after that will be the Iowa Classic downtown at Wells Fargo Arena on Saturday, December 22nd. Sit over to the far side, over to play it is Myers. Myers down in his defensive side of the ice. Gets it up to Cooper. Cooper all the way up to DiCarlo. And the Capitals can't hang on to it. Wiersma across the blue line, and he sidesteps him. Shot! That went off the goaltender's shoulder up into the protective netting.
Goaltender had to look behind him.
Yes.
He didn't know where that was.
Well, I was looking too. I wasn't sure where it was, and Wiersma with a nice scoring opportunity.
I think just got a piece of that top of the shoulder of the Kansas City goaltender there, Adams.
Face off to the stick side of Adams. 5:59 remaining in the second. Jets win the face-off. They draw up in behind their own goaltender on the far side. Noga catches up to it, looking for some help. Noga sidesteps him. And tried to pass it out front. Gets taken away by the Jets. Played on the far side, on the half boards. DeCarlo comes in with a big hit, kept in by Myers. Loose puck, and the Jets can move it forward down through the neutral zone of the ice, all the way down in the Capitals into the rink. Back to play it is Myers. Myers over to Wiersma. Wiersma tried to skate it out. Capitals having a tough time moving it through the neutral
You got too
zone.
many guys. I mean, you got too many guys bunched up for the Capitals to spread out, make that defense play a little bit more.
DeCarlo with it now on the turnover, brings it down, and the Jets into the rink. Left there for Myers. Myers got some room. Shot on net, saved by Adams for the Jets. Jets send it over to the far side. Over to the plate is LaPrade. LaPrade has it to Webb. 4:43 left in the second period. Caps down by 2. Second pass out front, broken up, back to Webb. Webb has it. Oh, he was looking for that pass up to LaPrade and couldn't get it to him. The puck goes all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Over to play it is Lanigan. Lanigan has it just inside the blue line, leaves it there for LaPrade on the left side. LaPrade got some room. Over the plate is Legler. Legler down on the half boards, down in the corner. Back behind the goaltender is Webb. And the Jets able to break it out on the near side. Penalty coming on the Capitals as Webb trips up number 37. 3:58 left in the second period, and the Capitals.
Yeah, kind of an unintentional trip there. Was trying to play the puck and caught the skate of the Kansas City player, so going back on the penalty kill.
Des Moines printing penalty kill. 3:58 left in the second. Capitals win the face-off. Penalty kill unit out for the Capitals. Bragg, Brunell, Bellis, and Baxter out there for the Caps. Jackson Webb, 2-minute minor for tripping. Capitals trying to clear it out, can't. One power play goal already this evening by the Jets. Back out to the blue line. Fires it towards the net, picked off by Bellis, and Bellis chips it off the high glass, sends it the length of the ice. 1:23 left on the power play for the Jets. Jets bring it right up through center ice. Dump it down in the Capitals in the rink over by the Zamboni door. Baxter to pick it up. And the Capitals able to clear it out all the way up to Bragg. Bragg's got some room. Fires it on net. Saved by Adams. And Bragg just not with quite enough speed to get around the defenseman there. Short-handed try by Bragg. 57 seconds left on the penalty to Webb. Played on the far side. Over to plate is Cooper. Cooper chips it off the boards. Puck comes free all the way up through center ice, down into the Capitals into the rink. Back on the far side, Cooper. Cooper with it for the Caps. .32 seconds left on the penalty kill. Capitals have it on the far side, off the half boards to Cooper. Cooper able to get it out of the zone. Cooper with it on the left side, brings it all the way down in the Jets into the rink. I'd like to see Cooper just get that a little bit deeper in the zone.
Yeah, not worry about a scoring chance, but just get that puck deep in the zone.
Shot on net, saved by Wadden, and it goes in. Power play goal by on a bouncing puck on Wadden, and the Jets make it a 4-1 hockey game. Power play goal. Unfortunate goal for the goal to give up by as he thought he had that one on a bouncing puck and just squeaked behind him. 4-1 hockey game.
Well, if you play this game long enough as a goaltender, that's going to happen to you.
As a goalie dead, I know well. Well, the Capitals, 2 minutes before the end of the second, regroup here and get going. Capitals have it on the far side, kept in at the blue line, picked off, and the Jets bring it forward all the way up through center ice, down into the Capitals into the rink. Haven't challenged Adams too much in this period. Jack Wadden with 9 saves as of right now, and Connor Adams, I guess we are out shooting the Jets. Tommy Collins with it all the way down, loose puck, still loose. And Adams with the save as Tanner Gay came in and got a shot on net. .108 left in the second period. Face off to the stick side of Adams. Webb with the face-off gets it over to Legler. Legler down below the goal line, loses the puck. And the Jets regain possession of the puck, send over to the far side, trying to get around the defenseman Baxter. And the Jets have it at the neutral zone. LaPrade with it. LaPrade trying to make that cross pass. They get it over to Legler. Legler on the right side, fires it on net, saved by Adams. 41 seconds remaining in the period. Face off to the sticks or glove side of Adams. Capitals win the face off. They draw it back to Baxter, and he gets a shot on net, saved by Adams. Bragg with it, centering pass, broken up, and the Jets bring it up through the neutral zone. Gets around Baxter and try to get a shot on net as Mazakowski with the block.
We're going to have a high stick or something.
Oh, man, we're going to get a high sticking.
That's going to be on the Jets.
It's going to be on the Jets. Good job, Rob.
I think Mr. Baxter is the one that got high stick there as he was going for the puck and took a stick to the head.
Capitals be on the Picket Finch Creamery power play. All your local Des Moines stores and Polk County stores. Up in Ames. I hear they go all the way to Quad Cities too, maybe. Saw them out delivering today.
Oh, you did?
I see them about every day. I did not. They usually drop a chocolate milk off to my truck, and they did not do that today, so I was kind of looking forward to it. 12 seconds remaining in the period. The Capitals up to Myers. Myers to Bragg. And they Capitals with it now, top of the circle, down in the offensive zone, and that's going to do it for this period of play. And the Capitals find themselves down by 3 after 2 periods with a 4-1 hockey game. We'll start the third period on a power play. Rob Paulus and I will be back in 15-20 minutes with third period action. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. All right, back with you, Des Moines Capitals hockey. Third period action just about underway as the Capitals find them down by 3. And they'll start out on the power play. 15 minutes on the clock. Capitals wearing their white jerseys going to your right on the screen, and the Kansas City Jets wearing their blue jerseys going to your left. Wadden's in net for the Capitals. Wiersma with the puck. Out to Burnell and Davison, Myers. And the Capitals couldn't hang on to it, and they dump it back down into the Capitals into the rink. Back to play it is Wadden. Wadden leaves it there for Burnell. Burnell sets up in behind his own goaltender. Sent over to the far side to Wiersma. Wiersma up to Myers. And a bouncing puck loose. Over to Burnell. Burnell brings it down into the Jets into the rink. And the Jets able to clear it out. 52 seconds left on the power play for the Capitals. 14:05 left in the third. And the Capitals got to get going here as 14 minutes will quickly. Capitals back in action tomorrow night. 5:30 face-off time for the JV team. Shout out to Joe K. listening. Your sister's running the camera, so if you've got any problems, Joe K., it's because your sister's running the camera. Ryan Stout, go Avalanche, buddy. Big game tonight against the Devils. That's going to do it for the power play for the Capitals. And they are not doing what they want to do. Legler out. Legler backhand shot goes wide. And Legler with a scoring opportunity, shoots it wide. Tipped out in front, loose. And almost got the goalie a little cockeyed there, and the Capitals come in offsides as they got the goaltender moving a little bit. The puck was laying there and couldn't catch up to it. 12:48 left in the third. Jamie Legler, how are you? Jeff Garcia jumped on. These guys are all jumping on Facebook. On YouTube, I can't tell who's on there unless you jump in the chat there. And Twitter, I have no idea. I don't ever have Twitter pulled up, so I'm not sure ever who's on Twitter. Capitals have it down in their own end of the rink. Over to plate is Mazakowski. Mazakowski on the near side. Mazakowski back to... He loses the puck, and the Jets pick it up on the near side. Legler has it now. Long pass over to LaPrade. Puck comes free out to Legler. Legler, a nice hustle on the far side. And the Capitals come in with a hard hit. DiCarlo with a hard hit. Puck goes all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Icing waved off. Bells to play it. Try to get it up to DiCarlo. Puck comes free out to center ice. Capitals' first game of 3 or out of 4 with the Kansas City Jets. And a penalty coming on the Capitals as DiCarlo is going to get 2 minutes for cross-checking. Or nope, he's going to get an interference call. Capitals be on the Des Moines printing penalty kill. Big or small, give Tyler Scott a call for all your business printing needs and personal needs. Capitals penalty kill unit out there, Cooper, Webb, Baxter, and Bellis. Puck goes all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Over to plate is Bellis. Bellis chips it out and brings it down into the Jets into the rink. Cooper put some pressure on the Jets, and here comes the Jets up through center ice, down into the Caps' defensive side of the ice. And the Capitals there will clear it out. They dump it down into the Jets into the ring. Adams, goaltender for the Jets, leaves it there. Putting pressure on him is Webb. Now Webb's got to get back. Here comes the Jets back the other way. It comes up through the neutral zone on the left side of the ice, dumping down into the Capitals in the rink. Over the plate is Baxter. Baxter leads it there for Cooper. Centering pass out front, broken up. .58 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for the Capitals as the Cardinals in the sin bin. 2 minutes for interference. 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Bells with it, got picked off by the Jets. A shorthanded try momentarily for the Capitals. Here comes the Jets all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Sent over to the far side to play it is Baxter. Baxter off the far boards to Webb. And a bouncing puck. City pass out front. Broken up. Shot on net. Saved by Wadden. The Jets with 2 power play goals already this evening. Shot on net. Saved by Wadden. And they keep poking at him and they get a whistle. 9:47 left in the third period. The Capitals 1 second left on the penalty kill. Face off to the glove side of Wadden. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Back over to the favorite Burnell. Burnell at the blue line. And he gets around him. Burnell with opportunity. Shot, save, blue shot. Save again, and Adams comes up big for the Kansas City Jets as Burnell with a nice shot on net with Bragg following it up. 9:29 left in the third. Jets win the faceoff. They draw it in behind their own goal line. Sent over to the near side. Capitals have it on the far side over to Wiersma. Wiersma up through the neutral zone. Leaves it there for Burnell on the right side. Burnell with an opportunity again. Shot deflected up in the high protective netting, and the play is blown dead. Hi, Rob Paulus.
Hey, how you doing? Just got held up at the lounge up there.
I figured you were just up there keeping warm.
Well, yeah, more ways than one, you know.
Yes.
Some good present wrapping happening up there.
Oh, they're still working on that.
A lot of gifts that sponsored families.
Yes, we had a good time shopping the other night. Tuesday night, Capitals went to Walmart and we have 3 adopted families this year, and that's the proceeds came from the Turkey Cup with some T-shirt sales. Bragg with it, brings it down on the Jets in the ring, gets picked off. Jets set up in behind their own goaltender on the near side. 8:38 remaining in third. Caps down by 3. Capitals back in action tomorrow night up in Mason City. 5:30 start time. Shot on net, saved by Adams. And Myers coming in and for the Capitals and forces the goaltender to hang on to it.
Well, you know, watching this whole game here, Tony, so far, Capitals not playing terribly bad, tonight. Just, on the wrong end of a few goals here.
Yep.
And,
shot saved, loose, save again by Wadden. And the puck comes free. We're going to get a penalty. And I have no idea who it's on, and it's going to be icing, and now we'll get another whistle, and we're going to get a cross-check, and that is going to be on Tanner Gaze going to the sin bin for the Capitals, and the Capitals going to go back on the Des Moines printing penalty kill. Big or small, give Tyler Scott a call for all your printing needs. I don't like when I give Tyler Scott this much love in a game, as
Yeah, and that's just, it's hard to get any offensive momentum going, especially when you're down by 3 goals here, and you can't get any offensive momentum going when you're in the penalty box here.
Well, that too, and in the defensive side of the ice most of the game here for the Capitals, so not a lot of pressure. Eddie Ill.
He just took one,
He just took him where you don't want to take him on a guy, put it that way. Oh, and he's hurting just a little bit. Wow. Yeah. That's about as close as you going down on your wanting to drop to your knees as it could. He did a good job not dropping to his knees, but Jets with it now, bringing it across the blue line down into the Capitals in the ring. Eddie Ill is the linesman. That's who we're talking about. Took a stick.
Right in the bread basket.
Right in the bread basket off the face-off. Well, kind of quiet period so far for both teams here in the third.
Well, we knew this was going to be a challenge for the Capitals after, don't want to disparage a lot of other teams, but just probably a little bit lesser competition that we faced so far, and we knew this was going to be the toughest team that we faced so far, and and their record proves it. Yep,
they've only got 1 loss. Capitals have 1 loss. Jets come in offsides. 42 seconds left on the penalty kill to Tanner Gay. Rusty and Maria Cooper listening from, they're having not a good day with their dog. They are at the Animal ER. That's not ever a fun time on a Friday night.
Well, let's hope everything turns out there. You got a lot of dog lovers I know on the Capitals team, so best wishes go out to them.
Puck goes all the way down into the Jets into the rink. 6:29 left in the third. 30 seconds left on the power play for the Jets. Jets bring it across the blue line down into the Capitals in the rink, trying to get around Wiersma. Can't do it. Wiersma plays it on the far side. Wiersma on the half boards. Couldn't hang on to it. The Jets walk it in. Wiersma able to get back, lift his stick. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the period.
Kansas City just smothering everything.
Yeah, they are. They're doing a good job smothering everything that the Capitals try to get going. Myers brings it down into the Jets into the rink. Myers into the corner. Over to the far side, and Jets player number 9 loses his edge. Stockwell. And DiCarlo takes a hard hit. And Jets bring it up through the neutral zone. Picked off by Wiersma. Wiersma over to DiCarlo. DiCarlo up to Burnell. And Burnell's getting a little frustrated out there.
It seems like the puck is just out of everybody's reach at the
we haven't seen a game like this by the Capitals lately. 5 minutes remaining in the third, just getting beat to about everything out there. So,
and I've heard many NHL coaches talk about this, Tony, and hockey. There's a lot of luck in hockey.
Yes,
it's which way the puck bounces for you, and some nights the puck just doesn't seem to bounce your way. And that's what it kind of seems like. Sometimes you make your own luck, but puck just seems to be going every which direction, not in the Capitals' favor.
Capitals with it now up through the neutral zone. Picked off by the Jets, and then the Jets turn it over. Bellis plays it at center ice. 4:44 left in the third. The Capitals going to have to get something going here if they want to make a game out of this.
Well, it's 1 goal at a time.
Yeah, 1 goal at a time. After watching that basketball game, maybe we should have a 3-point line here at on hockey. It'd make things a little bit more interesting, I guess. You imagine all the guys would be shooting you down by 3.
They'd from the blue line.
They'd all be shooting from the blue line, red line, trying to. I don't think it'd ever pay off, though. You don't see too many goals coming from the blue line.
That would be an interesting statistic.
Yeah.
To see how many, especially in the NHL where they could gather that statistics.
Yeah.
How many pucks went into goal outside the blue line that had a goaltender actually in the goal?
Yeah, and I'm sure they have that stat. They have about every stat available or imaginable in the NHL. Puck's tied up on the near side. The Capitals looking like they're getting frustrated out there as they'll have to regroup in a hurry as they go up to play Mason City.
And that's the key. That's the key to any sport is not letting one game affect the next, whether you win or lose.
And then they're back at Wells Fargo Arena, the rematch on the Turkey Cup against the Oakleys, which will be a fantastic day, as it's called the Iowa Classic. We'll be able to catch the Capitals and Leafs game, and then stick around later in the day for the Iowa Wild game, which is always a fun venue down there at the Wells Fargo Arena. Not much going on the ice here as both teams are trading the puck back and forth and icing on the Capitals. 3:07 left in the third. We'll let you guys see the handshake after this game is over and then shortly bring up the varsity game. Capitals are going to suffer their second loss of the season as the Jets are going to pick up their 10th win.
10th win.
Yep. Shot on net, saved by Wadden. And Wadden has played a better game since that bouncing puck went on.
I don't know if that was offsides, Tony.
Went
that
in.
looked like
Yeah.
where it was right on the blue line.
Yeah, it was. It was close.
And maybe Eddie is still seeing double out there. I don't know.
Could be. He could be.
Give him a hard time.
Myers and Eddie Ill was up doing the refereeing up in Mason City last weekend. Not sure if they're making the trip up there tomorrow. Some of those small towns the Capitals play in are short on referees, so if you think you want to be a referee, take the class and go make some money. Puck goes all the way down. The Capitals in the rink. Over to play it is Wiersma, and we're going to get a penalty. We're going to get a trip. And it's going to be on Gabe Myers. He's pleading his case as he's going to the sin bin.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see it either. We'll see it right here. He did it at the red line. Yes, he did. Just saw the delayed play. Capitals be on the Des Moines printing penalty kill. Big or small, give Tyler Scott a call for all your printing needs. Tyler has been a busy boy in the last few weeks. He has one of his top employees been out for some couple of weeks, had to take some time off, so he's been double duty in it, working some long hours. Face off to the glove side of Wadden. Burnell with the face off, loses the face off, draws it back to the blue line. Fires it on net, saved by Wadden, loose puck, save again, and Burnell picks up the rebound and able to clear it out. Sends it down into the Jets into the ring. Jets pick it up in behind their own goaltender. Capitals have it down on their defensive side of the ice. Back out to center ice it goes. Number 45 for the Jets to play it. Dremel. Talking to their team manager tonight. They have a possibly couple of rinks might be being built down in Kansas City as the play or the puck goes out of play and the clock stops. So, but that's been a rumor down there for quite some time. But he said it might just happen here in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I remember playing down there. I remember playing down there when Caleb was youth hockey, and they have a few good rinks down there. But then the Carriage Club is kind of an outdoor rink at a country club. So
I haven't heard that one before. We used to play in a bowling alley down there, and then at the Pepsi Arena, and then their chiller went out and they turned that ice arena, had 2 sheets of ice, 2 or 3 sheets of ice, and they turned it into a soccer field. So
yeah.
Played at Independence a few times. Used to play in St. Joe, Missouri, as they had a program. Not sure if they still do.
I think St. Joe still does. St. Joe has one sheet, a couple sheets up there. But Moylan Ice Arena down there.
Back out to the blue line. Oh, he loses his edge, number 45 for the Jets. I've seen that quite often tonight as
in that area of the ice, too.
Yeah. Just under a minute remaining in the period. 20 seconds left on the penalty kill to the Capitals. The Jets are just going to dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. Bounce the puck left there by Wiersma. Wiersma's going to pick it up, send it up to Legler. Legler has it on the near side. And puts it on net as Adams hasn't seen much action in this period as the Jets goaltender. Back to full strength, 27 seconds left in the period. And the Capitals are going to suffer their second loss on the season. Shot on net, saved by Wadden, and Wadden makes a good save. 20.2 seconds remaining in the third.
Well, like I said, a lot of those penalty minutes just ruin any kind of offensive presence you can have, and really the Capitals struggled tonight to maintain an offensive presence. They did get the puck down there quite a bit, but it's usually one and done for them.
Jets with it, centering pass, save, or shot on net, saved by Wadden. 11.6 seconds remaining.
Well, the thing is, you hope you learn from game to game, and this was the toughest competition so far this year, and the Capitals will learn from this as well as their coaching staff, to where we're at, what we need to do.
All right, that's going to do it for this period of play. Congratulations to the Kansas City Jets on a win tonight. Rob Paulus and I are going to sign off. We'll be back with varsity action here in about 30 minutes or so. Thanks for listening to Moines Capitals Hockey.